Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for insurance and investment service. So here, as a provider of insurance and investment services, I am promoting my services with the help of IndiaMART. That is an amazing B2B marketplace of India. And my objective is that every time I am going to receive a new lead or a new inquiry for my services through IndiaMART, automatically that lead with all the details and the inquiry should be added directly to my Salesforce CRM in order to manage these leads and nurture them. Now, to automate this entire process, I will have to set up the connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce, and that I'm going to do without any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, I will show you step by step that how we can automatically add our IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for investment and insurance services. So here, as a provider of investment and insurance service, I'm promoting my services with the help of IndiaMART. That, as you know, is an amazing B2B marketplace of India. I want that every time I'm going to receive a new lead on IndiaMART or a new inquiry, directly that lead should be added in my Salesforce CRM so that I will be able to nurture these leads further and effectively as well as effortlessly convert them into payable customers with them. So here, for that, I want to automate the entire process. To automate the process of adding IndiaMART leads to Salesforce, we have to build the connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce, and that we are going to do without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate the repetitive tasks without any coding or any programming skills. How? By simply setting up connections between our work applications. So today, with the help of Pabbly Connect, we will be setting up connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce. So let's get started for that quickly. Currently, I am on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, you will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on Access Now. Now, it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders like this. Now, to create a new workflow, let's click on this Create Workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box is appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for insurance and investment service. So after giving the name to my workflow, then I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here that I have created for different kind of workflows on my dashboard to save the workflows separately. So among these folders, I have a separate folder for all the automations that are related to my IndiaMART leads. I'm going to select that. And now I'm going to click on Create. You can also similarly create multiple folders on your dashboards. Then when you will require a specific workflow, you can just open the folder related to the workflow and you can search there. Okay, you will get the workflow and your work will be easy. Now, here you can see that we have a new screen. This new screen contains a blank workflow basically, which we have to fill up to complete our automation successfully. So the blank workflow contains two extremely important windows. We have trigger as well as we have action over here. So what are trigger and action? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose I want that every time I'm going to receive a new lead or inquiry through IndiaMART for my insurance and investment service, then that lead should be directly added along with the inquiry in my Salesforce account. For that, I'm going to take IndiaMART and trigger and Salesforce in my action step. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, then you will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the lead will be received through IndiaMART, then only that lead will be added to Salesforce, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step. step, let us first of all select our trigger application. So by using which application you want to start your workflow? I want that when a lead will be received in IndiaMART, then my workflow should start. So here we have IndiaMART as our trigger application. We have selected that. Then we have to select the trigger event. So our trigger event will be new leads. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which we want to capture the response in Pabbly Connect and we want to start our workflow. So new leads will be our trigger event, as we want that when a new lead will be received in IndiaMART, immediately then the response should be captured, and with that response, my workflow should start every time. Okay. We have selected the trigger application and the event as well. Now our objective is to build the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect. To build this connection, you can see we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. So by following the given instructions step by step, we have to insert the webhook URL in our IndiaMART account. As you will do that, then the webhook URL will act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new lead with all the details inside Pabbly Connect, and that too automatically. So let's copy the webhook URL, and then I'm going to show you each and every step that what you have to do to build this connection. For that, first of all, I will take you towards my IndiaMART account, and here you can see after coming over here on the seller's account of IndiaMART, from the left side we will see the option of lead manager. Let's select that option. After coming on lead manager, here we have all the leads which we have received, and we have a 3 line, that is the menu section. We have to select that. Over here in menu section, we have import export leads, and over here we have multiple other options as well. So I'm going to select push API over here. It is going to take us towards push API integration, where we have to add the webhook. But here currently I already have an existing webhook which is activated. So I'm going to first of all deactivate it so that we can start with fresh. And now on my registered mobile number, an OTP is going to be sent which I have to enter over here. So I'm going to quickly enter that OTP. So here I have entered the OTP once again. Now I'm going to click on submit. As we have done that, the webhook is deactivated. Now we are going to add a new webhook. So how we have to do that? For that, you can first of all select the source, lead source. That means the source from where you have received the lead. We have multiple options, so I'm going to select other. Then here we have to enter the platform name which you want to connect with IndiaMART. Currently I'm connecting Pabbly Connect with IndiaMART, so I've selected that. And now we have to paste the webhook URL which we have received from Pabbly Connect over there. And now I'm going to click on save details. Okay. Now here we have to select a specific option that why we are setting up this connection. We can select any of the option. I'm going to select, let's say I can easily assign leads to my sales team and manage their performance after that. So I'm going to generate the OTP now. And as we have done that easily, you can see that the webhook is activated and it is set up successfully. I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect. Over here, it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission. How we are going to do that? By simply adding a new lead in IndiaMART. When a new lead will be received in IndiaMART, then we are going to receive the response. So here what I'm going to do, I have already created a dummy profile of a lead. With that dummy profile, I am going to submit an inquiry on my IndiaMART account. And as the inquiry will be received, as the lead will be received with all the details, the same details of that lead are going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect as well. So for that, I'm going to quickly open the dummy profile of the lead in incognito mode. So you can see I have opened the profile of the dummy lead in incognito mode. Also, I've searched the name of my business over here. Now I'm going to click on contact supplier just to send the dummy inquiry. But while creating the profile, I've already entered the name, email address, phone number, city, company name, etc. All these details of the leads. So here directly I'm going to click on contact supplier, and now the registered phone number which I have used while creating the profile, I have to enter it over here so that all the details related to that phone number will be sent on IndiaMART, okay, as a lead. So I'm going to enter it over here quickly. Now I'm going to submit it. I will enter some details, and now we have to enter the requirement. That means the inquiry message. So here I have entered the message: looking for life insurance and investment service, mutual funds, fixed deposits, seek personalized investment and insurance solutions. So here I'm going to quickly submit the inquiry and my message is sent to this business. I'm going to cross it, and now I'm going to quickly take you towards my IndiaMART account. Over here we have received the lead, as you can see, with the name as ABC Company. As I told you, when I have created a dummy profile, I've entered certain details. So I have used the name of the company as ABC Company, and we have received the lead from that company only. You can see that here we have the inquiry as the same inquiry which we have submitted and other details. And as we have received the lead and the inquiry over here in IndiaMART, I'm going to quickly take you towards Pabbly Connect, and you can see that the response is immediately and automatically captured over here as well. So here we have all the details. Let's start reading them one by one. First of all, we have the status of the lead, that is success. We have the unique query ID, which is going to be unique for every new lead. We have the subject, that is the default subject over here. Then we have the state of the lead. We have their name. These are the details which I have used while creating the profile, the phone number, their email address. As you can see, we have the company as well. Then when you'll scroll down, we have the exact query message as well. Okay, looking for life insurance and investment services. All right, this means that the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now every time a new lead is going to be received through IndiaMART, automatically the data of that lead is going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect. Once we have received the response and we can see that our connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is successful, now our objective is to build the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect so that we can transfer the data of this lead towards Salesforce. So for that, you can see I'm already logged into my Salesforce account also. Let's go towards our action step. Let us select our action application as Salesforce. Then we'll select the action event. What we want to create a record. We want to add the lead which we have received from IndiaMART in Salesforce. So let's click on connect. As I told you that I'm already logged into my Salesforce account, you also have to keep in mind that you should keep logged into the applications which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect so that the process of your connection will become easier and simple. As we have two options over here, if you already have an existing connection, you can just select existing connection. I'm going to show you how you can build a new connection with Salesforce. For that, we have to select add new connection and then we have to click on connect with Salesforce. As we have done that, now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Salesforce account. And because our data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect, so now let's click on allow. And our authorization has become successful. And the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect is also built. Now let's enter the details in these fields to create a record or to add the lead. First of all, let's start with the object. So here, what you want, I want to create a lead. So I'm going to select lead over here. Then here we have to enter the first name, last name, title, company, etc. We will start entering them one by one. First of all, let's start with a name. So here, as you know, we have received all the details of the person to whom we want to add as a lead in Salesforce already in our earlier response. So when I'm going to search for the name over here, you can see here we have the name of that lead. But it is asking us the first name and the last name separately. And you can see in my response, I have received a full name. Okay, so to make it separate, I'm going to split this name. For that, I'm going to go back. I'm going to click on this add action step button and I'm going to use text formatter by Pabbly, which is an amazing feature which helps us to format the text in the workflows according to our requirements over here as our action application. And we have multiple features over here by using which we can format the text, but currently because we want to split the name, so we'll use split text. Let's click on connect. Now here it is asking us the text which we want to split. I want to split the name of my lead, so I'm going to directly map that lead like this from the previous step. Here I have the previous step. Here is the name which I required. I'm going to insert it and it is mapped. When we have mapped this name, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, it is going to replace. So every time a new lead is going to receive through IndiaMART, the name over here in this field is going to replace automatically. Now the next we have the separator. What value you want to use to separate this name? I want to separate the name by using the space I have in between the first and the last name. So here it is saying in the instructions that if you want to use space as your separator, you have to use it in the given format. So we'll copy and we'll paste it over here. Then it is asking us the segment index. That means what segment of this text you want, first, second or all. I want all. That means both first and the last name. So I have selected all and now let's click on save and send test request button. We have the first and the last name. Now we are going to quickly map the name as required. This is the last name. We have the first name. Then we have salutation, title, company name. We have received the company name, so I'm going to map the company name over here. I'm going to ignore the salutation part because we cannot assign any salutation to a specific lead as we are receiving multiple. And if we will enter the details in these fields manually by selecting from the drop down or by typing or by copy and pasting, then that data will become static. It is not going to replace with every new response. Therefore, either we have to map the data to make it dynamic or we have to keep it blank. Like this, I'm going to select none. And I'm going to keep the title field as well blank. Then we have the street address, so let's map the address as well. We have the city, state, zip code. We have not received, so I'm going to ignore this field. I have received country code, so I'm going to map it over here. Then we have latitude, longitude, etc. Then we have the mobile number, so I'm going to quickly map the mobile number as well. Email and done. In the description now, in order to identify the leads according to their inquiries, I'm going to use the message which I have received. So I'm going to map the inquiry message over here in description. Then directly I'm going to click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, you can see that the response is captured. Over here, we have the ID of the lead as well. This means that the lead is successfully created. So I'm going to quickly take you towards Salesforce. You will go towards the leads section on top. And here we have in recent items, the name of that lead. And when we'll open it, we have all the details, the name of the lead, their company name, their email, their phone number. And over here in the description, we have the same message as well. In this way, in organized format, we will add all the leads which we are receiving through IndiaMART in our Salesforce CRM. And we will be able to manage the leads. We will be able to nurture them effectively and effortlessly, and our work will be done. Our sales will be improved, as well as we will be able to maintain the consistency of the sales. I hope the automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. You can also very easily connect your IndiaMART account for whichever business or services you are promoting with the help of IndiaMART. You can connect your IndiaMART account to your Salesforce CRM or any other CRM as well which you are using. And in this way, you will be able to automate the process of managing your leads by adding them directly and automatically to your CRM account. So thank you for watching the video.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.